I'm down at Cage of Fields looking for Milty Mora. There was a monk from Kerry a long time ago, back in the 6th century, called Brendan. He is said to have sailed all over the place spreading Christianity, but in particular he's famous for possibly being the first European to go to the New World, and they reckon he went as far as Newfoundland in a little currach, in a little boat. And he decided to take off looking for Tir na Nog. That's the land of eternal youth, a blessed island that he believed would be off the coast. And you can see how far the horizon is there, it's just unending. So he took off this direction, and when he was on his journey he met a Milta Mora. That's a great beast. Now, this great beast looked like an island, so he took up onto the island with his pals from the currach and decided to light a fire on this island to cook his dinner. Now, while the pot was boiling, this island started to move, and he discovered that it was a Milta Mora, a whale that he had encountered. And right now, down here, just across from Cage of Fields where I am, there's said to be a pod of humpback whales out at sea here, and they're very tied to Irish folklore and mythology. Now, there was another saint that came after St. Brendan called Colmcille, or he's also known as Columba. And this fella, he also had a great respect for the whales, but he didn't think of them in such a friendly term. He actually saw them as a sign of foreboding, so they'd watch out for the whales, and depending on which way his blowhole would spray or his tail would flap, that would indicate destruction or doom for either people or for the birds or for the fish at sea. So it was kind of a prophet of doom, the whale. The first harp in Ireland is said to have come from a whale too. So long ago there was a chieftain, and his wife was one day walking along a beach and found a beached whale, a Milta Mora yet again. And as this poor whale began to decay on the beach, its bones were exposed, and when the wind blew through its bones it made a beautiful sound. So much so that this lady asked for her husband to turn it into a brand new instrument, the Irish harp. Now, it would be remiss of me to come all the way down here to Cage of Fields looking for whales without mentioning the Celtic god of the sea, Manannán mac Lir. Now, this god was ruler of the otherworld, and he had a magic bag. Now, this bag was said to be made from the skin of a crane, and when it was submerged in the water, it made its contents visible. Now, one very precious item in this bag was the whale's girdle, and that was said to maybe, we think, control the seas and protect people in the sea. So this was a very prized possession with magical qualities. And all of this again shows how people long ago really treasured, really valued nature, whether it was on land or at sea. Whales really do hold a very special place in Irish folklore, symbolising the awe-inspiring and the mysterious forces of the ocean. Our ancestors revered these great creatures, seeing them both as omens and protectors of the natural world. And today, I think, as we work to preserve our environment, which is so important, whales serve to remind us of the importance of balance. By protecting these majestic creatures, we're not only safeguarding marine environments, but we're also creating opportunities for things like tourism that celebrates nature rather than just exploiting it all the time. So just as our ancestors respected the sea, we too must honour and protect it for future generations to come after us. And again, there's no harm in reflecting on Irish wisdom here. And I love the old seanachal that says, "Ná Jane dochar agus, ná Jane thur dochar dich." Do no harm, and no harm will be done to you. If you enjoyed this video, please do share it with your friends and do join me on YouTube for more explorations of Irish folklore, history and culture, along with some sleep stories there to get you off to sleep tonight. Together, let's keep these stories alive and continue to cherish the natural world that inspired them. Slán go fóill!